Yes, we are in the last days. So here it is. He showed mercy unto thousands of them that love him and keep his commandment. How powerful is it that in the second commandment, God himself deals with the 10 commandments. The 10 commandments is God's standard. Well, what is the third commandment? The third commandment says this: thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thou God in vain. For the Lord himself would not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Then we go to the fourth commandment. The fourth commandment says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the Sabbath day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservants, nor thy maidservants, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is in thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that in them is. And the Lord rested the Sabbath day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. It has everything about it, about God. It has who he is. It has his authority. It has his territory. And man, the beast, the mark of the beast, the Antichrist, do not want you to know that. Notice, all 4 of the first commandment deals with God. Now let's do the last 6. The last 6 commandments deal with your fellow man. The first, honor thy father and thy mother upon the land which the Lord giveth thee. Now, let me explain something to you. I know earlier in the sermon, I said that God's law always existed. And that is true. Now, let me show you the part before man was created that did not need to exist. Honor your father and your mother upon the land which the Lord giveth thee. That didn't need to exist before Adam. Why? Because there was no children on the earth. Then, thou shalt not kill. Well, angels didn't kill each other, even when there was war in heaven, and Michael himself fought with the dragon, and the dragon and his angel was cast out into the earth. They wasn't killed, they was cast out. So, that commandment at that time did not. But when God made Adam, all 10 did exist, because God knew. He said unto them, be faithful, fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth. Then it says, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not what? Steal. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Then thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, nor thy neighbor manservant, maidservant, nor anything of thy neighbor, which is the 10th commandment. Okay, so I'm going to break them down. The 5th commandment says, honor your father and your mother upon the land which the Lord giveth thee. And it said if you do this, God will give you long life. For it says, honor thy father and thy mother upon the land which the Lord giveth thee. And by you honoring your father, you obeying your father and your mother, then God will bless you with long life. Then the next commandment say, notice how God starts it out. Now, you might be, Pastor, why does it say this at? Okay, go to Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20. And I want you to jump down. We just did the 4th commandment, which was verse 8. So we're going to go to verse 12. It say, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord giveth thee. That's in Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. Well, let's go to the next commandment, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill. We shouldn't kill one another. God didn't make it where man should kill another man. 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Man and woman, it is not good for you to have sex before marriage. It also is not good for you to be with someone else who's not your husband. Then, let's go here to 15. Thou shalt not steal. It's not good taking what's not yours. God gave man hands to work with. You see on the news around the world, people are taking things that do not belong to them. Do you know America wasn't discovered? Christopher Columbus came over here and stole from the Indians. He stole. They went to Africa and stole from the people. That's how slavery began, because man is greedy for gain, and man want to put people in slavery. Do you know that there are slavery going on right now? Let me tell you the slavery that's going on right now. Either you are a servant of God or you are a slave to sin. The devil has stolen and put us in slavery. How did he do it? By taking the word of God and destroying it.